Hi Hornets, Mrs. Campbell here. I'm going to be showing you, actually, it's one of my favorite websites. It's on the Hive and pay attention, 5th grade page, scrolling all the way down. I actually love when I get to talk to you guys and teach you all about some other subjects besides just technology or how to learn new other things using technology. iCivics is a website that does just that. It's social studies lessons that are quite interactive and quite fun. The last few years that I've done this with 5th grade, they have loved it, so I hope you do too. On this screen when this pops up, it's just asking for donations, so we're just going to exit out of that little box. There are many different games here on iCivics. You don't have accounts. We're not going to save any of our work. We're just going to get on and enjoy it while we can. Scrolling down, I hadn't looked at that bottom of that page, so I wanted to see that. Okay, so it says, with iCivics, you get to take charge and solve the nation's problems, and you begin to really see how much of an impact you can make to the community, state, even country, and make this country better. So we're going to go ahead and click play. And this right here is just a box that's just showing you some of the different games on there, but I'm going to scroll down. So you can kind of see the different ones that are available to you. I have not played all these. I wish I had the time to go in and play them because they are pretty fun. The ones that I have played before that I'm going to show you, we're going to do Executive Command today. But Immigration Nation I've done before. That's fun. Win the White House, where you actually run for president. I've done that one before. That one's fun. And so, like I said, there's some really cool ones on here, but we're going to focus today on Executive Command, where you are the president and you have to make executive commands. So when this comes up, it actually takes a minute to load because it has quite a bit of graphics to it. So just be patient while it loads. And it says, everyone to be president for today in executive command. You can be president for 4 years. So this is just about making an account. We're just going to click the red, no thanks. And then it's going to finish loading. We're going to click new game. It says normal mode has moderate pace, fast has quicker, more challenging pace. We're just going to click normal. I'm going to tell you even the normal pace is still moves pretty quickly. So let's definitely start with normal to get us going. And on here it says to vote for the candidate of your choice, fill in the box to the right of the candidate's image. So you get to choose what you want your president to look like. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click continue. Okay, now you may be having a sound playing right now. I'm going to go ahead and click that. I don't want to hear the music playing. It doesn't read it to you, so I'm just going to read these out loud to you. It says, well, Jane, it looks like we've got a new president in office. Not sure about you, but I've got high hopes for this one. Continue. Yes, Ted, I'm certainly looking forward to that State of the Union address. Continue. Welcome to Washington, Madam President. As your new Chief of Staff, I'll be aiding you in your duties as President. On that note, it's high time we got over to the Capitol for you to deliver your State of the Union address. Good luck. Okay, so here's some things you want to pay attention to. Here's the White House, okay, and this is your mailbox where you'll be getting orders. There will be times when these things will blink when you have a task to do. So right now it's telling you have an invitation to the Capitol. This is where Congress is, right? This is where the House of Representatives and the Senate meet. So when they invite you, you should go. So we're walking on over there. And you get to choose your agenda. Every president kind of decides their platform of what they think is most important for our country that needs to be worked on. You can click on these different topics and read about each one to see which one you may be interested in. I'm going to click education and then confirm. My fellow Americans, I will work to improve the quality of education for all students in this country from preschool to college. Continue. That was awesome, Jane. What an exciting time to be alive. Whoa there, Ted. Let's see how well this president supports such an ambitious agenda before we get too carried away. Stop by the White House periodically to check your mailbox. It'll fill with important items that need your attention. And you have to stay on top of it because there could be important information, and if you miss it, you're going to get points deducted away. There's some important things that you're going to want to pay attention to. The things you want to pay attention to is your public approval rating. This is what the general public thinks of you. The progress on your agenda for education, and currently we're at peace. We're not in a war, though that could change. Here's your timeline. So here we go. So I'm going to answer my mail. Look at my mail. What's going on? This is your home. Come here to sit in the Oval Office and review presidential tasks. Your mailbox will tell you how many tasks there are waiting. Right now I have 2 unread messages, so I'm going to click next message. All right, so here is a bill that I need to read. This is about preventing climate change. Read these policies carefully. Thumbs up if it's a good policy, thumbs down if it's a bad policy. Develop new technologies to help limit climate change. I think that's a good policy. We're going to do that. It says if any policy is bad, you must veto the whole bill. If all the policies are good, you should sign the bill. Research ways to control or reduce greenhouse gas emissions to limit climate change. That sounds good. Encourage people to pollute a lot and then research what's happening. What? No, that doesn't sound like good policy. So we're going to have to veto it because part of it doesn't sound like a good policy. So we're going to veto it and we're going to send that back. Good catch. That was bad policy. Continue. And we've got one more unread message. Let's read that. Diplomacy. Please visit President of Russia, Moscow, Russia. Dear Madam President, good news. The President of Russia has agreed to sign a nuclear weapons reduction treaty. This would be a great step toward a more peaceful world. You must personally meet with the Russian President in Moscow to sign the treaty and make it official. Sincerely, Secretary of State. These get a little complicated. Sometimes it's hard to know. Should I go in person, which takes me away from the country, or should I send the secretary to deal with it? Since it's Russia and they're a major country in the United States, in the world, sorry, I'm going to attend in person. Going to go. All right, I don't have anything in the mailbox, so I'm going to leave here. And it says that situation requires some international diplomacy. Take that letter to the airport if you want to head out. But you should know that flying takes valuable time and your mailbox will continue to fill up while you're gone. That's a hard call. So I'm going to click continue. So we've got to go to the airport, right? So let's see. Here's Joint Base Andrews. So I'm going to go over here and see I've already got something in my mailbox. So here we go. So you're going to have to keep following the directions of going through. You want to watch your public approval rating. This is a ton of fun. I'm going to tell you, the first time I played this game, I did not want to get off. Had a ton of fun playing this game. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. And if your approval rating goes in the tank, don't worry about it. You can always play it again. So you guys have fun today and be good for our substitute. See you next time. Bye.